already know Selenium, that is a web automation tool. There we have different type of locators. Basically, we were using types of
Eight
locators.
types of locators are in this.
Yeah, in which XPath, one of the locators, CSS path was there. We have link text, partial link text, name was there, class name was
ID.
there, tag name, ID. Yeah. So okay, and in here we only have two types of locators. In in Cypress, we'll be using only XPath and CSS. Okay, so we'll be mostly using XPath. Also, we can extensively use this CSS path also. These are the both locators which we'll be using in Cypress. Okay. So locators, what are the locators? So locators, okay, these locate by, so what is they are? They help us to identify the elements. Okay, if you want to click, let's suppose we got some login screen here. Let me open our website, and now here we have to let me open it. So there is a username and a password field is there, text box is there, and now we have to enter the values. So we have to click on this login button. So with the help of locators only, we can uh, interact with this but elements, web elements. So all the every anything is present inside the web page are a web elements. Okay, and so locators help us to identify the elements. Also we can take any actions with the help of locator. So if you want to take check the proper definition, we can also go some of the website here. Yes, so locating elements in is perform. Okay, not here. So locator is a command, okay, that tells Selenium ID which GUI new elements. Okay, say text box, button, checkbox, say it needs to operate on. So it helps us to tell either a Selenium or a Cypress which element we have to operate on basically. So identification of correct elements is a prerequisite to creating an automation script. Okay, so, but accurate identification of elements is more difficult than it sounds sometimes. Okay, so I think you know. So I think it's clear what is locators. Let's start directly with the locators. Let me go back to my notepad, and here first we'll understand CSS path. Okay, so I'll start CSS path. So CSS is one of the locator, okay, which help us to identify an element, or we can also say as CSS selector. So we have a combination. We can use tag also. So let me go uh, any website. Okay, let me go through the website. Uh, Let me go the same website, open source, and here if I'll. So first, what we have to do, we have to inspect this element. Right click on the text box. Any element you right click and inspect it, you'll get this screen. Okay, network screen you will get, and here you can see the all the DOM project. Okay. DOM is present. Okay, data source is present here, which have different tag name attributes. So first we have to understand what are the what we call this, what we name this, all this stuff. Let me copy this part and let me paste here. Okay, in this and this is called a tag name. Okay, which start with less than symbol and also and I think it's not mentioned here. Let me show where it ends. Input, under input there is a div. Okay, and I think it will end here. This div is ending. Let me copy this one. Okay, so we can also make write this also as input with and closing tag. Yeah, I can make it like this. Okay, so we'll start with less than symbol. Okay, and okay, so this is called a tag name. We called it as a tag name. Tag name, and this is the closing of the tag name. And if you talk about after this, okay, till this less than symbol, everything is coming. It is called a attribute. Okay, not this less than symbol till this greater than symbol. Okay, everything called a attribute. Okay, so this is one class is a attribute name, and this is the attribute value. Until this class ends here, this is a attribute value. Like the same way, name is a attribute, and
Attribute and
this is a attribute value.
value.
This is again one of the property, yeah, attribute, and this is the attribute value. So we can write here. So I can write here like this. Tag name is input, and attribute. I can pick any one of the attribute. Let me pick this name one, or this class one. Okay. Attribute name is class, and attribute value is this one. In the same way, if there will be some text, let's suppose that some text is I'm entering some text, some username text. Okay, so after this greater than symbol till this closing of the tag name, this will called as a text of the element. So this is a text of the element. So here I can write text is text. What is text? Username is the text. Let me show you here. Okay, let me just try to inspect this username. Okay, this is the arrow button. I can just hover here, hover on this username, and you can see here. You can see here after this greater than symbol till this closing of the tag p, there is a text. Okay, it is also appearing in the website or in the web page also, and also it is showing in the text area. So this is called my text name. This is my text, actual text. Okay. In the same way, if you try to inspect some other thing also, let me inspect this. So here also you can see the username is a text. Okay, it's appearing in after the greater than symbol. So now let us write the XCSS path. So we have understand what is the how we can identify attribute, and how we can identify a tag, how we can identify text. Okay. So now let us try to write the CSS path. So let me just okay, I'll keep it, no problem. I'll write CSS path from here. So we have a combination tag and ID. Okay. So combination I'm telling now, we have a combination for writing the CSS path. We can write with tag and ID. Okay, we can write, let me keep it in small only. Tag and ID combination. Just ignore and, okay. Tag and class combination. Tag and attribute combination. Then also we can have tag, class, and attribute combination. Okay, so let us try to write CSS path by using all this combination. Okay, Tag and ID. Okay, let us first inspect anything like here. Let me inspect this username, and I can see that P is the HTML tag. Okay, so first of all, you have to install crow path. Okay, for that, that is why you are able to write the path, CSS path in the crow path. Okay, so first what you have to do, you have to go click on these three dots, and here you can click on this more tools. And now you can go to this extensions, click on the extension, and there you can set up. You can go to this open web store, and here you can type crow path. Crow path. Okay, and now you can install this. This is already installed in my laptop, in my machine. You can just add this plugin, okay, for your browser. So CrowPath, you have to search CrowPath, and you can set up CrowPath in your browser. So this will be only available in Chrome only. Okay, keep this in mind. So now let me go back to my website, and here you can see that this arrow button is coming at the last. The arrow button is coming. This is more tab option icon. I can click on this, and I'll be getting this crow path. Let me click on this crow path, and now you can see there are automatically some of the paths, basically locators, are coming and showing in the crow path. So crow path will automatically detect the crow path will automatically detect the locators, and it will show you here also. Okay, so you have, this is the advantage of crow path. You can have the locators, uh, defined locators also, so you can customize those things. So first we have to understand how we can customize locators. Okay, because sometimes what happens, these locators are also not as perfect as we need. Okay, so we can also customize and make up better locators. So let us make with combination of tag and tag ID. How we can make combination with tag and ID? So P is a tag here, tag name is P, and combination of tag and ID, and ID is there. There is no ID, so I cannot make with ID. Let me check some other one. ID is not there. Let us do with combination of class is there, then I can do combination with tag and class. So tag is P, and class is, this is my class. Let me copy this, and you have to use this dot function. Okay, and if there is a space in between in a class, if between the text, the attribute value or a class value, if there is a space, then you can use dot. Okay, now you can see there are 5 matching elements showing. Okay, let us just remove this and try to use this. It won't work. Okay, without, if there is a space in class name value, then you have to give dot. Okay, then only it will show the matching elements. Now this is matching with 5 elements. Also you can see the 5 matching elements below also. The source also you will get at the bottom. Okay, so we have to make basically unique XPath. So this is matching with 5 elements, in which username admin is one of them. Okay, so let us try and writing some different XPath. Okay, different CSS path. Okay. Mm. Now one way can be, we can go from this div. This is the child. Okay, this is a child, and the div is a parent tag. Okay, P is a child of div tag. So P is originating from div tag. Okay, so if I'll click on this drop down, then this P tag is hiding, and if I open it, you can see that it is inside div. It means it is originating from the div tag. So P is a branch of div. Okay, and div is a branch of, if I hover on this, close this, then you can see the again div is closing. Then div is also a parent of div. Now let us try to make the same thing from div tag. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go from div tag name, and we have to give this arrow to pointing to the branch element or the child element. So let me enter it, and now also you can see there are 5 matching elements. So this is also not working fine. Let me give some um, combination of class also. Let me write the class combination also and try to check with that. Other than that, there is no other attribute I'm saying. Okay. Or we can also use this. See, as you can see here, if I click on this, there is XPath1 is showing. It's showing XPath1 also. Let us write this combination. Okay. If I'll click on, if I'll try to check here. Okay. So let us write div dot at we have this combination of tag and attribute in which XPath is one of the attribute, and I can give here one value. Div, or where is my XPath one? It's not showing only here. No, it is not coming. So this will not work. CSS1, it is showing CSS1. So I can use this CSS1. This is dynamic, I think. It is also not coming with that. So now let us try this. There any text combination? There are no some text combination. Then all are so all this using all these attributes, I cannot able to make a unique XPath, unique CSS path basically. So let us try some other example where we can
Hello,
make.
sir.
Yeah,
Sir, can you use the XPath with group index? Can find the fetch the address.
yeah, we can use, but as of now, I have not told about the XPath. Okay, we can make the
Okay,
same. We can try. We can make the unique XPath using this normal
okay,
concept.
okay,
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 but as of now I'm telling about the CSS path. Okay, so let me
okay,
write
sir.
this username CSS path. Okay, let me try to find a unique one. I can see this name is equals to username. I can use this property and I can use input as a tag name. It is not matching. Okay, no problem. I can use this attribute name equals to, this is matching. Okay, okay, for using tag and attribute we have to write in this way. Okay, dot will not work for tag. For class only it will work. For if we have this class, then I can give you this class. For dot, for dot will work with class only. Okay, so now it is matching with two elements. Still it is matching two elements. It means that still we are not able to find a unique path. Okay, for that again I can use this name username. Okay, so for attribute we have to, if we are using tag and attribute combination, not a class name, not a class attribute, but other than that attribute. So we have to give this square bracket, then we have to type, I can copy this entire value and I can paste here. In this way we are able to find a unique XPath. Okay, and there are also some CSS selector CSS path it has given. You can see, if I'll copy and paste here, this is this long CSS path, uh, path is giving. Okay, but we have made one simple CSS path using different combination, and see the difference. Three lines of code, three lines of CSS path, and this one line, even not a one line, some two three words CSS path we have made. Okay, so in this way we can try different combination in which we can make a better CSS path. Okay, now let us try with combination of tag and class is done, and even without tag also it works. Okay, tag, class and attribute. Okay, tag, class and attribute.
The input brackets, that is the syntax.
This is a tag name,
Okay,
and
and that
bracket
brackets.
is a syntax. Bracket open and close. For other than class attribute, you have to give this square bracket. Even class also can be fit here. Okay, and you can also give using dot also.
So these syntaxes you will be telling, or on the go you will be explaining the syntaxes.
Where?
No, no, the syntaxes. If you wanted to do the customized locators, so what's the
uh,
syntax that you will be teaching as a separate thing, or you'll be telling it as on the go?
yeah, I'll be telling you. I'll be writing here all the syntax combinations. Okay,
Okay.
and now we can use combination of tag, class, and attribute also. Okay, let me copy this and I can keep it here so that we can just it just for reference tag and attribute combination, and I can give here class also. I can give here class. I can copy the entire thing the same, and instead of this I can keep it. So it is matching with two elements because class is common to both the elements. Okay, let me copy this, no problems. At least it is matching with some elements. Okay, first we have to check how we can write the CSS path. Later we'll go and make a unique path. And sometimes, but sometimes, as according to the requirements, we uh, we need two matching elements also for verifying that all those two elements are present or not. It depends on the case. Okay, okay, and combination of
So for the class, we can also write it as tag name dot class, right?
yes, yes, yes. So I'll write here input dot. I'll remove this class. So class we have do not have to write, only the class value we have to write. Okay, and I can just, or you can even you can give dot here. If it is not needed, you can just enter this. If it is, see, it's matching two elements only. If I'll copy this one also, this portion also, I'll copy this and I can give here again dot because space is there. I can enter again. It's matching to two elements also. Let me copy this and I can keep it here for references. Tag and attribute combination. For class we have to give dot, and tag, class, and attribute we can, how we can write. Let me copy this one, the same one. So tag and attribute is there, and we can write the class. Okay, class means class value. I can copy this. I can remove one of them because space is there. I don't need that. Okay, now you can see there is a one matching element. Great. Okay, because this name equal to username already is unique. That is why it's showing one matching element. Okay, we can write and paste it here also. And tag and class, already we done it. Tag and class, yes, and tag and class can be in this way also.
Sir,
Yeah, please tell me.
so doubt, sir. Syntax of CSS path is a tag name, attribute name, and equal to single quote attribute value, sir. Single quotes only.
Yeah, yeah, we can write in single quote and double quotes also, no problem. In
We
JS
can
it
write a
accepts.
double quote also, sir.
Yeah, yeah, it accepts both. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So for this, the combination is tag name, syntax. I'll write here. Syntax is okay. Let us see for tag and ID also.
Sir, can you explain once again the last one? Tag class and attribute. So tag class in the sense tag value, it mean tag class value.
Yeah. So let me again. I'll tell you. Just a second. Give me a minute. Give me a second. Let me open this. See, you are able to see the source, right? You are able to see the source here. I am hovering. Okay, at the bottom. Now in that we have this class equal to some value. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see the class attribute, then you can use dot. Okay, with tag name. So this is the syntax. You can use dot with class name, but only for class value only, not for other than class. You cannot use dot with the name or this focus. Only with class only you can use dot. Okay, and now I have to make the combination of tag name with class name and with attribute. So in this way I have made, earlier I was making only tag name and attribute name like this, and if I have to make three combination, I can use this class also class. So sometimes what happen, when we are using this two combination, then also it is matching with so many elements, then we figure out and find that class is